Hey there guys, this is NDM here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Mother 3. Right, so in the last episode we arrived in New Pork City, and in this episode we are going to find out where we have to go next, because now Boney has abandoned us and went into the sewers. And there is one building that I haven't actually checked. Out of all the buildings that I've checked, there is one that I haven't checked recently, and that is the arcade. I've been to this building here recently. That was the last thing I pretty much did in the last video. I've been in the Empire Porky building. There's nothing up there, so the only answer for me left is to go inside the arcade. If there is anything inside the arcade, well, we'll find out. Do we have to speak to people? I've been hearing a dog whimpering for a while. I think it's somewhere right below us. I can't go check it out though. The reason being that I'm afraid of dogs. Seriously, their noses are wet, they wag their tails, they lick people's faces. Wow, I totally can't handle that. So could you go look for the dog instead? Yeah, sure. Ah, yeah, he's my dog. Really? You must like dogs then, so you'll go look for me? Okay, I'll open this heavy cover. I'm putting myself at major risk, though. Okay, I'll open up the sewer entrance for you. Here goes nothing. So where is this sewer entrance? Oh, right, it's, was it underneath the chair? That's a little crafty. Right, so we'll make a save here before we go venturing down into the deep dark sewers of nothingness. What is there going to be down here? Crocodiles from Earthbound? Or well, I imagine we're going to encounter some rather familiar enemies down here. Maybe belchers or baths, I don't know. Because this is the kind of area they would hang around in. That's Boney's barking. He must be nearby. Oh, it's a he, not a she. Oh, right. Okay. Surprising to know. Oh, right, so we can run straight through the cockroaches. Well, at least we don't have to really necessarily battle anything. I guess we're too grossly overpowered, huh? This narrow dark hall appears to lead into the movie theater. Try going through it. No, because I don't think we can even go in there, to be honest with you. And I'm not going to take my chances and waste time here, so we're going to stay in the hot spring. I'm surprised that we could just run straight through all the enemies in here, like... well, these must be enemies we've already previously fought before or something, like those cockroaches. We beat plenty of cockroaches. Oh, right, that's an enemy. Darn it. A putrid moldy man. Oh, these guys have returned, have they? Right, okay, let's give them some PK Love Gamma here. What were they affected against? Most likely, wasn't it freeze in Earthbound? So I imagine it'll probably be the same for this game, right? Let's give it a try. See if it does. Yeah, it does do the same amount of damage as what it did, 300. And that was easy. That was a piece of cake. 3,000. Wow, 3,000 just for killing those things? Holy damn. It's just for one of those enemies, 3,000. That's a lot of EXP. Yeah, let's have a look inside this one. There's a magic pudding. Oh, damn, I need that. I'm going to get rid of something here. I don't want to get rid of any New Year's Eve bombs. I want to get rid of the funny stick. Don't need that anymore, and I'm not really going to sell it for DP because I imagine they don't give that much for it anyway, so what's the point? I don't was there anything in this one? There's a trash can here. Look inside it. There was a saltwater gun. Oh, no, we don't need a saltwater gun. That's fine. There's the hot spring. We've already been in there. Damn it. Cockroaches caught me when I was coming down the ladder. Wow, a metal attack roach. Ooh, these things look weird. They look like something that came out of the Terminator. I am the Terminator, and I will terminate you. Look for that. I'm looking for Sarah Connors. Look for Sarah Connors. Well, these cockroaches are looking for Sarah Connors. Well, we're not Sarah Connors. I have Sharon here, but she's not Sarah Connors. Oh, that didn't do anything. 32 HP of damage. Well, that's more like it. 500. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, 32 damage. That was nothing. 4,000. Secret herb. No, we don't need any of those because we already have cup of life noodles in replacement for those. Because basically, the cup of life noodles serves the same purpose as what a secret herb does. Wasn't there another putrid moldy man, like another version of the putrid moldy man? I think it was the stinky ghost or something like that that came out of the garbage cans in Earthbound. I can't quite remember. It's been a while since I played that game. Well, when I was in Freed, like, it's been a while since I've been to Freed, and I can't really remember the enemies in Freed as such. I can hear Bonnie's bark getting, like, more distant, so are we going in the right direction here by any chance? Can we go on this? Oh, right, we can. Oh, no, his bark is getting much more clearer now. We may be tiny, but we're still living beings. We eke out our lives as mole crickets. We mole crickets have finally started to make forays into the big sea. The roots of our business are beginning to take hold throughout all corners of the globe. We have all sorts of wonderful goods that we found lying on stocked up on. Would you like to take a look? Yeah, let's have a little gander and see what they've got. Well, they ain't got nothing. Just the usual crap. Stuff we've already got plenty of, so it's not as if I need to speak to you then, so we can go ahead and advance the plot and look for Bonnie. It's probably in this room. No, we can't go in any of those? Okay then, fair enough. I guess they're restricted. Maybe it's a bathroom. Oh wait, hang on a second. I think I hear... Well, I see one of those bugs up there. So I think we're heading in the right general direction. Make another save. Ledder's house? Who's Ledder? Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. Pulling this rope would be extremely dangerous. Oh, it's that guy! Yeah, it's that tall dude. Oh, right. I just noticed that it's a tall dude who was standing outside Tasmilly all that time, and he looks to be like a massive pogo stick, so he wasn't actually a human. He was a robot, designed to scare me because of how gigantic he was. It was as if he put the Giant's mask on or something from a Jorah's mask. Woof woof. I chased after a strange smelling bug and somehow wound up here. Yay, Bonnie's now back with us. Finally. We missed you, old pal. Yeah, you get plenty of doggy biscuits, don't you worry. Woof. But never mind that. Look, what's in the next room? Yeah, I saw that giant guy in here, and there's a stink bug here. This stink bug thinks it's hiding. Well, it's not hiding for much longer. Thick books filled with minuscule writing. Was there anything actually in here, or what? Or is this guy going to actually talk to us? Like, is he actually going to take action here in the plot? Because he was just an ordinary guy in Tasmilly. Just standing there, living his carefree life, not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, it's me, Ledo, the bell ringer. It must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time, I simply chose not to. As I rang that crossroad bell, deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one. You unsociable git. Speak to us. Oh wait, I thought the laptop just froze just then. But no, it's the music ensuing. But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. Lucas, the time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. It will be a long story, but please listen to it all. Ugh, a long story? Do we need the all-night mask? Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear at your hearts. And there is just so much to tell. So I've decided to have the stink bug trembling behind me memorize everything I say. Ready, Mr. Stink Bug? But the stink bug thinks he's hiding from us. Long ago, there existed a world different from what the people on these islands think of. This world was incredibly big. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand? Yes, I do, sir. At some point, the world would wound up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it. In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that would happen at some point, and then it really happened, and so the world is no more. Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Did you understand all of it? Yeah, I sure enough did. Continue on with the story. Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tasmili village. Yes, aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. This white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed. And although they're part of the world, these Nowhere Islands are a special place. They were the one place that would remain even if the world was lost. The one and only place where people could survive. And so the white ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the white ship. Did you understand all of it? Yep. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? The reason these islands are special is because they harbour a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon can no longer coexist. So, using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long sleep, and by the ancestors of the Magypsy people who have lived here since the ancient times. Ever since the Magypsies have guarded the needles, in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself, and so because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the Magypsies. Did you understand all of it? Yep. Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else, and they felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. The people of the white ship discussed things at great length. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness. And then they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories to the previous world and start their lives over with new rules and new roles. Yes, in short, everyone would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. That is what happened. The people would restart their lives in a simple, peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase their memory of everything, the world, their belongings, their rules, and they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with their newly created story, and thus the village of Tasmili came to be. However, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store the memories of the white ship people. Wes and his son Ness, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. Remember when they went to the Oso castle? They went there to retrieve the secret of the people of the white ship. So the hummingbird egg was related to the people of the white ship who found Tasmili village, and the hummingbird egg was trapped inside the Oso castle, which was inhabited by Magypsies. Alright, I'm getting it now. and there's one other thing, me. It was essential that one person retain memory of the previous world to sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tasmili who wasn't given a role in the news story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name letter comes from the world leader. No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just that I was particularly taller than all the others. So, upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come see me, you know. And so I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everything so far has been about those who lost everything. Although Tasmili Village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? So Tasmili Village is not real because it was in a story. So I was living in a place that wasn't real, but now I'm living in a place that is real. I'm trying to make sense of this. Let me also talk about Oso Castle. Apparently long ago, a kingdom existed on this island centered around the king of Oso. However, when we arrived on the white ship, the people of this kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Before boarding the white ship, Princess Sharon was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Magypsies to raise, and given the role of Princess of Oso Castle. Wes and Ness began being her retainers was another part of the fabricated story. Osa Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted our story in haste so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one in Tasmania can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? Yeah, I've been reading it. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Was there more that you have to tell us? Truthfully, we had no idea how Tasmania Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken their new identities. They believed that they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seems he used a time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces and tumbled into this era and these islands. Even worse, he uses his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The pig masks, as well as everyone in New Pork City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, which he can do anything he wants. He wants to take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the white ship secret because of a traitor among the Magypsies. Do you understand about the intruder known as Porky? Yeah. The traitor was Lockria, the 7th Magypsy, and the only one you haven't met yet. After Lockria joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the white ship people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to awake the dragon so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of very Earth itself, you see. It's said that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles. Apparently neither the Magypsies nor Porky have that capability, yet the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We are the last handful of people that absolutely can't allow it to happen. Lucas, it seems you are a chosen one with the ability to pull the needles sealing the dragon away. You must pull the dark dragon's needles with your own hands, and pass your heart on to the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you as your leader. Do you understand everything about the dragon's awakening? Yes. I hear that the 6th of the dragon's needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly the last needle is somewhere here in New Pork City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into New Pork City to prepare for the final needle's pulling. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party, but now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end, or new and bountiful things may happen. Wouldn't you like to help that happen? Lucas, you were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything, I'm sure you'd rather not know. The time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I have to tell you. Right. Yay, story time is over. Can we, I can take off my all-night mask now. Did you understand it all? Yes, I did. Everything is completely fixated into my brain. Only the Magypsies really know the needles' location, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. This stink bug should remember everything I've just said. Take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I've said here, you can ask him to repeat it. Will you go with him, Mr. Stinkbug? Yeah, alright. So we got a bit of a memento here. So we can go ahead and pick this guy up. Got the Stinkbug's memory, yay! Right, so that long and arduous story is now done and dusted. So let's blow this popsicle stand and get the hell out of these sewers. Even though we probably gotta fight all these enemies again. I don't know if we do, but that's probably a whole video there. I don't know. Can we crawl through it? It's a bit difficult. Okay, well, we can't crawl through it then, unfortunately. Damn it, we got a battle. Another battle. Well, we haven't had many battles recently, so I guess it's kind of nice to see some battles, especially after reading all that. Just to get some action going here. So we can go ahead and freeze. And we might have to go stay in the hot spring to get all our PP back and stuff. Well, there's also a hot spring inside the Empire Porky building, and I guess we can go in the hot spring there. I don't think I'll be doing that in this video anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. But oh, hang on a second. Oh, we got some bubblies. Bubblies. Oh, wait, what? What the hell? Wait. No, I'm not battling you here. I'm not doing this. You always do this to me. That's one new, and it's 8 he's... What? Dude, get the hell out. I want to go to the Empire Porky building. Oh, what a pleasure it is to see you again. No, wait, long time no see, Facade says. I say to you, for I will now give you thoroughly destructive damage. He goes on to say, I have been remade into an incredible, fiercely powerful and dangerous ultimate weapon. Oh no, I'm gonna shit my pants. Therefore, I will absolutely, unquestionably be victorious over you, is what Facade says. What's more, I will put an end to your tail. I will give you... well, I don't have a tail, but go ahead. You can cut my tail off if you want to, and then hang it above your fireplace, but I don't have a tail. I have a... Just shut up. And then provide you with even more damage until you are soundly defeated, is what Facade says. Oh wait, do we have to fight you now, or what? Now then, here I come. Facade is now ready to fight. Here he comes. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm not ready to fight you now. I was going to end off the video. Ugh. Well, I could end it off in the battle, and then continue on in the next episode on this battle. Which would be kind of strange. Yeah, I will. In the next episode of Let's Play Mother 3, I guess we take on, who is it? Miracle Facade. So until then, this is I'm saying thanks for watching, take care everybody, see you on my next video, and goodbye.